Hello everyone. Welcome back. BogMod here. It's time. It's time. Time to go to the Tower of Doom. Yeah, let's go. It's time. We've put off things long enough. Temporarily available. I think I can well, the Reverie corridor is unavailable. I believe I can still swap my gear around and stuff like that. So, your preparation across the border was completed at last. And Vita then entered Cross will take their places for the operation. With them and waited for the operation to begin. Finally. So this is, all this, like, here's what I mean. I have mentioned before that I think the actual intent of this thing isn't...
It's time, Mr. Speaker.
Isn't to, you know, bring everyone united together, etc., etc., etc. Because ultimately, right? If we accept the premise that the game is trying to put out, that this thing has perfect future prediction abilities, right? Then, and it's acting in some sort of logical fashion, right? Like, I'm willing to grant that just because you can perfectly predict the future doesn't mean you can do anything. But we're going to assume that, for the sake of argument, that it has made its predictions, the super AI, and that whatever happens going forward is ultimately something it has known will happen and has chosen to happen over alternatives. Right? So it's like, when I mean I'm accepting can't decide everything, there may be there could be situations in which certain things are simply unavoidable. Like, what's a good... imagine a chessboard, right? And the board is set up such that, effectively, assuming that your opponent wasn't making a mistake or anything like that, right? Like a perfectly rational opponent, you could basically go, I can be checkmated in 4 moves or 2 moves, depending on how I move. And you've worked all the answers. I mean, conceivably, right. So then you know, you can't just win. The board state doesn't allow you to win. It is impossible to win. The question is, how long does it take for you to lose? I'm okay with the AI being that sort of a situation. It does still put us in that kind of weird situation of, well, the protagonists are still following the villain's plan. The villain's plan is to lose. But I'm not convinced. I mean, when it leveled the Juno Fortress, it must have anticipated this responses, right? It's all going to play into its calculation going forward. I mean, obviously, you know, if it could predict things and do whatever, it would take an action that would make everyone go, you know what? We should do what it says. And that we're not, kind of disproves that.
Indeed. I must express my utmost gratitude to each of you for volunteering to go on this mission. I am unable to stand alongside you on the fighting front, but if I may be bold, I will still be fighting in my own way. Today we march for freedom, for peace, and for the future our families deserve. We have struggled on the battlefield, at the podium, in the press, on the vast reaches of the orbital net, and those struggles helped to earn us our signing ceremony mere days ago. Try they may to strip us of our victory, but the world has seen our strength before, and they shall soon see it again. They shall see that as long as the fires of hope burn within us, we will never yield, no matter the obstacle we face. We will now commence the final operation, the Wings of Genesis.
It's quite the fancy
I pray
name.
for your success and safe return.
Getting a little biblical
All
there,
Guardian
Speaker.
Force members and support units, move out!
But I suppose we are dealing with the Tower of Babel. I did. I'm sure I did. Yeah, I did the three. I went to the three places, didn't I?
It begins.
Let's see. I'm just double checking. I'm sure I did. I went to the Magic Tower, and we went to Michelin Castle, chatted with them. And we went to talk to them at... Yeah, we talked to Dudley and them at, the prison depths. Yeah, so we should be fine.
This is what will finally put an end to the chaos that plagues Crossbell.
Right.
You never know.
And usher in a new dawn for Zemuria.
I wish we could have played a bigger part in the kickoff.
I agree, but it's important that details for each step stay on a need-to-know basis to prevent any information from leaking.
Oh, see, that's Tina. That idea is built on the concept. It goes against the concept of perfect predictions. If it has perfect predictions, the fact that you're hiding information, it knows what you're planning to do anyways.
Don't worry, your part's coming up, so just sit tight.
Ugh, sitting tight's about the hardest thing you could ask of us right now.
Good luck, Fran.
And Adios. Please watch over them.
Like, in terms of simple information, like, do whatever. Take the fight to the giant Tower of Doom.
You're approaching the danger zone. No sign of enemies yet.
But in terms of information,
Be ready for
it shouldn't
battle at a
need to
moment's
worry about you
notice.
hiding information or not. Be open with your plans. It's got a force field. Oh.
Enemy Zauber soldats in sight. Over 100 of them even. Just look at the size of them.
All right. Begin the offensive.
Man, I remember when
So
soldats
many Zauber soldats.
were changing the very nature of the battlefield.
Many at the signing ceremony.
They must have built more at the military factory.
With our side this heavily outnumbered. Oh! Look over there!
Ah, damn, ain't those...
It's the Dareflinger and Arc Royale.
Oh, the Durflinger!
All branch
I
campus
remember
units
that.
ready.
All main campus units also ready.
Boo, it's Asara.
Open the hatches. Soldats, roll out. Sir.
2 schools worth of soldats. I love the this idea though. The military had to we had to, you know, decrease our military size. But the schools got to keep all of their war mechs. That remained in the budget.
Better steer her right, Jingo.
You know I will. Time to turn a profit.
We'll cover your blind spots.
In and out in a flash. All right. Let's get this going.
Chingo, Josette, Tobal.
There's another Bobcat, too. That's gotta be.
Dawn and Kyle, they're here.
I wouldn't celebrate yet. Not more of them.
This isn't looking good.
Too bad for them we saw this coming.
I hope so. I hope the AI saw this coming too.
Aren't those?
Society airships.
That's awfully nice of Ouroboros.
Not a moment too soon, I see.
I'm sure Duvali won't mind leaving this to us.
It's an honor to be able to fight at your side, Killing Bear. Different as you seem now.
Like here wants to talk. Now let's do this.
Oh, Gilbert.
Here, my friends! The king has arrived!
No, Leo. Ines and Inea.
Credit to the idiot no one asked for, I guess.
Figures I'm not seeing Shirley, though.
Did you call everyone here, Vita?
Well, they wanted something to do, so I pulled rank and gave them something to do. I'm so glad I got Zephyr's contact information during the war as well.
When did you?
Pull rank, please. This woman is never without
She's
her
still in
spice.
Anguis, I'm pretty sure. I don't recall her actually leaving Ouroboros.
Surely win. No, it'll take more than that.
I would bet soldats aren't all that are defending the tower. Look!
Watch out!
Brace for impact!
It's got mini death lasers.
They mean business.
Brace yourselves! The second wave is coming!
That looks like...
Oh, is that the Growlsritter? It is! The church showed up. Is that Thomas? It is! The Partitioner.
Now this is what I call a good time.
We'll need to do Father Wazi proud on this one.
Father Thomas.
Yeah, I got the name right.
Looks like
so
Vaughn
many
and
characters.
Scarlet made it after all.
That's the 5th Merkaba! Kevin and Reese are here!
Yeah. Wonder who the 3rd and 11th belong to.
We're pulling out all the stops here. At this point, we've got our win in the bag.
It's still not enough. We're buying time at best. It's not enough to win.
We're up against intelligence that transcends human limits. I doubt we've even seen all it's capable of.
Yeah. Can't afford to miss a minute.
It's fighting pretty conventionally so far. terrible shot. Now, on the other hand, if we're going with my theory that it doesn't really want to kill anyone, this makes a lot more sense.
The tide is slowly turning against us.
I know those soldats are strong, but this can't be.
We're little more than a colorful crew assembled at the last minute. Our foe has Elysium. It's likely parsing data from this battle and adapting in real time.
In an instant, it can use that information to work out where its next strike will hurt us most. Exactly. Just like the Supreme Leader.
Oh, no, you guys are thinking too small.
That's what we're up against? Is there no way for us to outsmart it?
Ask, and ye shall receive.
That is trying to adapt in real time. It's working on the premise that it hasn't perfectly anticipated everything being done so far.
Zio!
Joshua, look!
The White Falcon must be.
The Courageous too?
But its engine got completely trashed. Emma, Celine, we're teleporting aboard! Right! Got it!
I shall aid you.
Yay, magic! Error, eh? Oh, it's Roboreen. Hey, buddy.
Oh.
I don't know what the error is about. You know, I almost expected those lasers to curve. That would have been very anime-esque. Curving lasers. Oh, the Arsail. That's LeBurl's ship. At least I think that's the intent here.
It's white now?
This is the White Wings.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, but I would never kid, my dear Estelle.
Oh, Mueller, Angelica. Oh, the princess is here. That's a little extra. Oh, there he is, Cassius Bright. The most amazing man in the world.
In LeBurl after the war's end.
Oh, no, all right.
A sister ship to the Courageous 2 that incorporates its data to better fight the crises of tomorrow.
Interesting. All right. Not quite what I was thinking.
The high-speed cruiser, the Arsaid 2.
There we go.
I don't believe it.
Even Chloe's here to help now.
Yay, the princess.
What a thing to be.
Two princesses on board.
Pocket.
Damn. You really outdid yourself this time.
I must say, even I didn't foresee such an exciting development.
Huh. Would it have killed you to have dropped me a line, Chloe?
That's a lot coming from you, Lecter.
Check it out! The Zalber soldats look like they're scared stiff or something. It's because we've defied Elysium's predictions. Now's our chance!
Wow, so much for perfect prediction ability. That's what I mean. They'll often establish one thing and then unestablish it moments later. Oh. They stop? I thought, like, and also, it was supposed to be adapting in real time. If it was adapting in real time, they wouldn't stop because you defied its predictions. This only works if it was operating, if it didn't have perfect predictions. And that it could, I guess, not think very fast when things go unexpected. Oh.
Something big's coming.
It's firing the death laser.
Protect us against that.
Now, grandmother! I know. Now, come forth!
Father?
Ooh.
Major General Bardius. General Vantik.
There's a powerful collection.
The Empire's most fearsome warriors.
Blessings of the blue curse and flame be upon you!
An enchantment!
Are they going to?
Are they going to just stab the death laser?
After the hell they incurred upon my homeland.
Go forth, my masters, and show your disciples and children that your skills have never dulled.
Nothing will ever dampen your fire, now will it?
And a show they'll have, where I would never have it otherwise.
Oh, good old one-armed Victor. Yeah, are they just gonna, yeah, they're gonna sword stab the death laser. Ah, that's hilarious. I love it.
They repelled it.
What the hell did I just watch?
Its mana supply has decreased. It's less protected at its base. Now's our chance.
Gaius!
Yeah.
Fire the main cannon!
That symbol, that means it's supercharged with god energy.
Young ones, you must go forth. Not just to end this conflict, but to carve yourselves a new tomorrow.
I do like their sword designs. Whee! Oh, hey, buddy.
What's it doing here?
Green!
Meddling. I also really like the design of that knight. But its appearance is also a good example of why I don't think any of them want to
I wasn't
kill.
expecting them to unveil a new set of white wings for the occasion. All futile in the face of a super-intelligent AI, but I applaud their enthusiasm.
My, aren't you having a ball?
Oops! I wasn't expecting to be found. And why wouldn't I be? Have you any idea of how much data I've been able to gather, and still with plenty left to be divulged?
I understand you've been indulging yourself quite a bit backstage. But don't you think you've taken it a step too far this time?
Ha! The only difference between you and me is that you are having your fun with this conflict out in the open. Not to worry, however, I remain quite cognizant of my position as an Anguis. As I told Ren, I've shared my technical know-how, but the rest is out of my hands. My interest lies more in observing what he, as a product of a singularity, is capable of achieving. That is all.
I think you're vastly downplaying your role in this. So you'll be keeping mum about what you know? Not even a little hint on how all this came to be?
And the point of that would be? You'll know soon enough. With that, I bid you farewell.
No, I was pretty happy with their explanation so far, but I guess it's not what we think it is.
What an irksome little man he is.
You just want to watch the science happen. Alright, 2 teams. Team A by default, 3 months from default to Team B. Okay. Add 20 characters to Team A. Do I really have 40? There actually is 40 characters. Oh, there's too many game. Alright, well, Lloyd, you get Ellie, and Tio. Yeah, you get the SSS. Hands down. Ooh, I want to make sure each side has a good dodge tank. And Reverie. Free and Risha are the Alright, that's fine. So now I want to be careful about my wizards. I want to make sure both teams have a good wizard. So Ellie is great. Tio's great. There's 2 wizards. Wizards to check. I got my evasion tank check. Which means I need to make sure there's Fee check. 2 wizards. Emma and Muse. So that's fine. Yeah, this will work. Team A. Time for that Divine Knight to suddenly show up. How are you guys holding up? Ugh. Okay, think. Nadia! Where are you, Nadia? She's in here either. I don't see us. What a disaster this is. I'd rather we weren't separated from Lapis with how integral her role is in this. Really blindsided us. We knew we were going to break through the barrier. Yes! Yes! This is the whole point about this AI. Oh, you did. Made it though. Everyone did. Someone else inside the tower. Fancy. No, I appreciate There is difficulty in trying to write a super intelligent AI that can predict everything. It's huge even looking on the inside. Cease. As though it's become one with the world of the dead. When did you do that, Reen? Okay. Foes.
Elysium is here. That means the central terminal has to be somewhere up above. But...
I'm an idiot. Just how could I lose her? I said I'd protect her for you, Ace. That I'd never leave her.
if I don't have S with me,
Don't be scared. The others are sure to be there with him. So your friends aren't alone. Rufus and me and all of us will be sure to take good care of you till we find them.
We know Rufus is capable enough on his own. From what little I've seen, Nadia can hold her own just as well as he can. I'm sure you know that better than anyone with how long you've been together.
I know she can, but...
They must have already started moving. Can't be the ones to hold things up.
So let's go. To give us and every single person in this world a future. So we can share our days with those we love.
It's quite the cutscene.
We'll pull through.
Or cutscenes, I suppose is a better way to put it.
We always will.
Then what are we waiting for? I won't let any harm come to Nadia. I swore it.
And I need Rufus and Nadia with me to better fulfill my duties.
Her duties of eating cake.
I need all of you.
We couldn't quell this crisis without Lapis even if we wanted to. May we combine all our strengths to see she is well.
We'll be leaning on you.
Sounds like our course is clear. There's no telling what dangers lie in wait.
But there's no turning back now.
We have until 5 p.m. to shut this tower down.
We may come from across the continent and from all walks of life. But here we stand united for a single cause.
To move forward and get over this last barrier.
Oh, the dual speech. I can appreciate that too, game. I'm not heartless.
It's impressive that Project Babel required constructing this thing without a single person noticing.
Very impressive.
From what I can tell, the barrel and the system behind the Divine Lightning was built in the local military factory.
Between its communications network and stealth capabilities, it will pose a threat if left unchecked.
Which is why we're checking it. We'll stop it. All of us. Together, okay?
Alright, well I'm gonna take a little break here. We'll come back in a bit and we'll explore the tower. Actually, hold on. Can I? What do you sell here? Is it gear? Oh, it's not weapons. That should be fine. Should be fine. Alright, taking a break. See you all in a bit.